One of the things I talked to with James Lindsay, he's been on a tear lately about the woke right. And his thesis around this is that this kind of things that we pick up on with the left in terms of their epistemology, certain personality types or tactics, he sees as being mirrored on the right. What can you tell me about that, or your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's like a lot of these things where so I'm one of these people who said I don't think that woke right is accurate. I do think, however, that people like James and Konstantin Kisin and a number of others are correct insofar as there is a family resemblance between a left that is, let's say, focused on grievances, focused on identity, focused on perhaps marginalizing dissent through ostracism. So similar kinds of tactics. I think that is true, and you do see a sort of narrow-mindedness and a sort of grievance type politics on the right. Now, we can talk, now in some cases, however, I think that, I think where grievances around microaggressions on the left are extreme, or saying that, for example, the history of the U.S. is one long story of systemic racism, I think that is a very sort of one-sided view. When it comes to the right, I think some of the grievances actually are simply talking about, anti-white discrimination, which is real, when you have jobs that are advertised only, that exclude white people, or diversity statements that force people to essentially be critical of their own race, or, there are many ways in which there is anti-white discrimination. Now, there's a lot of anti-black, or there is anti-black discrimination too, so, one could take it too far, but I think it's legitimate to, for example, stick up for one's group if one feels that that group is being discriminated against. But of course, you can take it too far if you come up with conspiracy theories about, liberals or Jews that are orchestrating the extinction of the white race. Yeah, absolutely, that's off the deep end as well. The main reason I objected, or why I disagreed with the woke right hypothesis, is really a sort of very pointy-headed social scientific one, which is that there's a difference between family resemblance between two concepts.